But because they've been consumed by all these things that are destructive, because these things are here to distract us if we don't put them in check. Because I do understand when they were created for a bigger purpose. But they always need to be monitored. Guys, do you see what artificial intelligence is doing? And there are people who are still ignorant or not wanting to use a computer. And yet Galo 7 Media brings you computer literacy. You are computer literate the moment you hold a smartphone. Ungena njani ku Facebook and you're telling me you're not tech savvy? Come on. You know how to write an email? Come on. There's someone out there who doesn't know anything of this. Let's look. Even in the older ages, bruh, people were still eager to learn. When I was in high school, I had a 55-year-old lady who was a domestic worker who liked to study with me. And she said she got blessing from her employers to go and redo her grade 11 so she can get matric. So she was getting the bag, feeding her family, being a grandmother to her grandkids as well, besides her own kids. Because the amount of load that women have, bruh. And we cannot be able, us as men, especially, like men now have a norm of being not there. Like there's a pandemic in the black community. Black men are not present. They're not present. Like this is an active thing. And it's like bruh. Come on, man. What generation are we gonna raise next? Our fathers are always gonna abandon their kids. Because that's what's happening now. Culture, dog. And next thing now I have to take a man who's gonna see me being hell convinced, but this is how I move. Whether you like me or you don't, but you will respect me. I'm not easily influenced, man. These men that I see out here are weak, man. Addicted to material. Wearing other men's names, man. Come on, man. And obviously, when you have such men, they're gonna lack in other sides. And then you have a media that will not represent your struggle, songs. It will not portray the deep internal problems that are happening in the hood. How accessible drugs and alcohol and all these destructive things. And how recreational parks now are things that they're like endangered species, basically. They make a park, niggas are already waiting to dismantle that and sell the copper. And it's in direct correlation with what's going wrong in society, bruh, especially in the hood. There's a reason why the projects were created. But it is also up to you to challenge yourself with what's happening around you. And most of us are so ignorant to what's happening. And we advocate certain things to the outside. I've seen how we advocate discipline to the education system. And yet the education system is only here to prepare your child for the workplace. The teacher is not going to teach your child you don't talk back to an adult. That's the parents. You pay me to teach this child natural science. You pay me to teach this child life sciences. Or whatever subject you're teaching that child.
That's it.
And teachers, bruh, they're shaping the next generation. And they're being paid peanuts. But they have the most influence in our life. We spend our time, our entire 17 to 18, maybe longer for other people. But you can't be born in the 21st century and run from that. You are shaped by that. So you're going to be ignorant from London? You're not. I'm here because of that very same system. I'm literate. I can write, I can speak. I can express myself. I can use things. This is credit to the system. Yeah, but I can't give it that initiative. It must make me this person who's self-aware. No, that's your job. The education system that exists can only do much. That's the only thing it can do. The other things, do not expect it to do, because you are continuing to fool yourself. There are other means that wherever you find yourself, you can be able to empower what you are doing. Many of us want to be told we are good at what we do. That is when we think we are good. Ish. I don't think people can hear me. Many of us are still waiting for other people to tell us we are good.